But he still maintains his innocence, that he did not recklessly or purposely shove a baby wipe into his baby's mouth. He says he didn't do it, and he stands by that. So we do understand, we value the court's, the jury's verdict, but we just disagree with it. Thank you.
I'm S.D.N.Y, the grandfather of the grandbaby. What I want to start is, it's a 3-month-old baby. Baby only can just blink his eyes, let alone not crawl or walk. So, I wouldn't have the chance of taking him to daycare or changing his pamper or even bottle feeding. I would ask the courts to do the best that they can do. That's my knowledge. And not let him get a second chance at life. Because my grandchild didn't have a second chance at life. He don't have a chance at life. He can't come back. There's no coming back for him. So I would ask, Your Honor, that you sentence this young man to the best of your abilities. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, may I take the time to say something as well?
Who is this?
I'm not sure who this is.
And who are you, sir?
Yes, my name is Martrell Wilcox. I am Danielle Jackson's brother. I am the uncle of Travion, who had passed. I honestly would just like to say that I heard it was something from 15 to life, but he was only 4 months old. 4 months old. That man doesn't deserve to see the light of day again. I don't wish jail upon my worst enemy, but that little boy couldn't even defend himself. That little boy didn't even get to grow and even get to see the light as we know, as we all had get to see. That man does not deserve to see the light of day again.
The defendant has never accepted any responsibility for the death of his child. He has blamed others since day one. EMS, the hospital, even Travion Jr. for putting the baby wipe in his own mouth. Your Honor, these hands, these precious little hands, did not have the ability to pick up that wipe and put it in his mouth, let alone ball it up and push it that far in.
But he still maintains his innocence, that he did not recklessly or purposely shove a baby wipe into his baby's mouth.
He says he didn't do it, and he stands by that. So we do understand, we value the court's, the jury's verdict, but we just disagree with it. Thank you.
What I want to say is y'all making a mistake. Y'all know what y'all did to my child, and y'all will not get away with this. That's all I got to say. Have a wonderful day.
All right.
Evidence don't lie, you understand? So what? Stop trying to take up for that man and kill that man.
You're a victim.
Stop trying to take up for that man and kill that man.
The jury has spoken. You have been convicted of the crime of murder pursuant to 2903.02B of the Ohio Revised Code. The legislature provides only one sentence for a violation of this statute. Therefore, pursuant to law, you are sentenced to an indefinite term of 15 years to life. Jail time credit of 423 days will be credited to your account upon your going to the Ohio Lorraine Correctional Institute. Sir, pursuant to Criminal Rule 32 of the Ohio Rules of Criminal Procedure, it is now my duty to give you your rights of appeal.
What?
Before I give you your rights of appeal, I'm going to order that you pay the court costs of this case, and you do so by providing community works service while you're in the institution. So pursuant to Criminal Rule 32 of the Ohio Rules of Criminal Procedure, the court has the duty to inquire of the defendant if he desires to appeal his conviction.
Yes, he does, Your Honor.
Okay.
He's indigent. as
Okay.
well.
I also have the duty to advise him that if he is unable to pay the cost of any appeal, the defendant has a right to an appeal without payment. Does he have the funds to afford his own appeal?
No, he does not.
Okay. That if the defendant is unable to obtain counsel for an appeal, counsel will be appointed without cost. Does he need the assistance of counsel appointed?
Yes.
And that if the defendant is unable to pay the cost of documents necessary for an appeal, the documents will be provided without cost. Is he unable to obtain the documents?
Yes, he is.
Okay. And the defendant has a right to have a notice of appeal timely filed on his behalf. And would he like to have counsel appointed
Yeah.
for purposes of the appeal?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And I would ask that for the notice of appeal, Mr. Ramsey, if you just make sure that that's filed on a timely basis and the court will appoint counsel.
Okay.
All right? You know, Travion, there's nothing else that I can say to you, okay? Everything is statutory right here. You have a sentence that's been imposed. You'll have your right to appeal. In the meantime, the court is going to order that you go to the Lorraine Correctional Institute to start the sentence, okay?